Hi everyone. For those that don't know me, my name's Julie and I am a yellow status presenter with Younique. I thought I would just come on and tell you a little bit about my story and how I became a Younique presenter. So I am 37, I have been married just over a year now and I have got a 5-year-old daughter. So 5 years ago, obviously I had my daughter. It was just an amazing experience, and it was an experience I never thought that I'd have. I'd never thought that I would become a mummy, and so to have her was just the most amazing thing in the world, really. And although she's very headstrong, full of sass, she is just such a beautiful little girl and I just love her to bits. She's just amazing. For about 18 months I was a single mom, and so I was working full time, also taking care of my daughter full time, and it was a very challenging time. And I think during that time I lost a little bit more of me and who I was, and it was just the situation, really. It was just the situation that I was in, that I had to care for her and I didn't really have a lot of time for anything else. So I plodded on with life and just made the most of it, really. And then I obviously met my husband and we've now got a lovely family unit. But I think that jigsaw puzzle was always missing for me. When she went to school, I decided that I would change my hours at work so that I could pick her up from school so she didn't have to go to after school club. And I think, again, that was another stop, really, in my life, that now I've got to pick her up from school, and so I can't progress with my career because it means that I won't be able to pick her up from school, or I'm going to be losing money and another job if I reduce my hours. And so I suppose it was that feeling of being a little bit stuck, and it was nobody's fault, and it was just one of them things that happened. And then we had lockdown, and lockdown was hard going but also very good for me because it gave me time out to think about what it was that I wanted to do and where I wanted to go. Went from one extreme to the other. So from I'm just going to stay at home, be a stay-at-home mom, it'll be fine, to no, I'm going to go and get a big promotion and really progress in my career. And then I kind of settled on, this is kind of my life and it's a lovely life, I've got no complaints. And so I thought about other things that I could do for me, and that led me to looking into makeup and watching makeup tutorials on YouTube. And then coinciding with that, I started watching one of my friend's stories, and she was doing Younique, and we had a conversation about whether I'd thought about doing it, and I hadn't really. I didn't like taking selfies, didn't like looking at pictures of myself, wasn't very confident speaking in front of people. I've never done a live before, so I didn't think that it was for me. But in the back of my head I thought, if I go for it and it doesn't work, then I've got a box of amazing makeup, and so I haven't really lost anything. So I got my box of makeup and I did my first live showing everybody what was in this amazing box, and it just rejuvenated me and it gave me a little piece of me back. And from then it's just grown and grown, and my confidence has absolutely soared, and I'm doing little videos and I'm doing lives and taking loads of selfies and actually thinking I don't look that bad. Made loads of friends, spoke to loads of people that I probably wouldn't have spoke to before because I was too shy. And so from that one box of makeup, it has completely turned my life around and gave me a new lease of life, really, and gave me the part of me that I'd lost back. And so it's not just makeup for me, it's a whole new way of living and a whole new outlook on life. And I just want to continue on this path, and it's such an amazing opportunity that if anybody is watching this and feels the same as me, then I would just say to you, give it a go and see what it can do for you, because I guarantee you will not look back.